Good morning, friends. So, talking about the procurement policies of the government and the general financial rules, which are which is a guideline to help the central government and a guide for the states as well, uh, if because they also want to align their state procurement rules with that of the center for the state subjects. With the best practices, the principles remains the same. So these procurements have happening from the government uh, for their development. So they are procuring items from the private players and everything. So tenders and bids are definitely issued for that, and there's a proper mechanism which needs to be adopted by these government authorities in order to maintain complete transparency and objectivity in the process of procurement. The important thing here is that these procurements can anytime be questioned under RTI or any investigation or anything. So these needs to be very transparent and clear and based on rules. So general financial rules, very important document to be referred while procuring something for the government. Now, recently this has been in news as the procurement. So in order to give a booster to the Make in India campaign, the Make Local campaign, the one we have seen how the definition of MSMEs have been broadened in terms of the variety, the size of has been grown uh, from up to 20 crore investment was is in a plant or service industry will be considered under MSME with a turnover less than 100 crore. So that range of company. Now, to give them a booster, the government has proposed an amendment in the GFR 2017 that any procurement by the central government up to INR 200 crores shall be done by the local player only and not a global participant. So that will allow all the local MSMEs to bid for these documents, which are worth less than 200 crore of the project cost. So that will give a great booster to the local MSMEs. So this is one important step ahead apart from the redefinition of the MSMEs, which will incentivize the MSMEs to grow further up to a turnover of 100 crore to remain in this sector and avail the benefits of this sector. When we say benefits, then there are easy credit policies and easier norms, compliance norms and other things, lesser inspection, and now we have labor law reforms in three states, agri marketing reforms. So all of these things are well integrated with the MSME. We have more than 4.5 million units of MSMEs in the country, and a huge chunk of population works and is associated with this sector. So it is important to boost and keep this sector running and ongoing. This is largely based on cash flows, and a lot of scope is there for these firms to improve. So a lot of booster needs to be provided so that these firms grow and grow further. And in that context, this recent proposed amendment in the GFR will help. Now, we all know the kind of procurement mechanism is there in order to keep the transparency. So here these rules and all will help as has done before, will help in ruling out any bias towards any particular firm over the other. So there are proper systems in place, two-bid system, two-stage system, these bidding systems, and QCB is the quality come cost based selection system, least cost selection system, and all the principles are in place that if these bidders are technically qualified, then the least cost will be the given the so these the contracts. So these are all instituted in the GFR and adjoining documents. So it's time for the MSMEs to 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 join their forces with the government and increase their capacity and strengthen themselves and try to be a global player as well for tomorrow, for the 21st century India. Thank you.